Howdy guys, Cub here, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Today guys is episode 37 of Hermitcraft, and we are going to swoop on down here to False's Ender Emporium, because we need to get some end rods. I've been working on a project in the nether a little bit during a live stream, and I want to show you guys what we're up to. So we're going to go ahead and buy... Yeah, we're going to buy some end rods. Let's see, 3 diamonds for 32. Okay, that's a little steep. And False still does not have an ender chest in here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take this out of here temporarily. Grab ourselves some diamonds. Convert them into diamond items. Silk touch this. Place it back there in the proper spot. And then we're going to buy 1, 2, 3 stacks of end rods. And that should be good, I think. Yeah, that should be good because we're actually making a bit of a tunnel in the nether. Actually, we're improving, or upgrading rather, the nether tunnel to the end. So we built the nether tunnel a long time ago with a bunch of iron bars and such, and a little bit of ice, but there wasn't really much to it, and it didn't really look that great. And also, there was a major problem with it. Oh, Ren's put out the banners. Nice. Gas station, get your gas here. Nice, that's cool. But yeah, we also have the problem of boats not being transferred back and forth between the end area and the nether hub. So I've actually fixed that. So let's go into the nether. We'll take a look. So it's actually right here. I also moved over the whole contraption, basically. So I have to sort of extend this wall back. But this is sort of the tunnel design that we created during a live stream recently. So thanks to those of you guys who showed up to the live stream on Saturday. And, yeah, helped me make this tunnel. Looks really good, I think. Got sort of a purple and endstone theme to it. And also, this is going to be like all, like a road. Actually, like a proper road. So... yeah, we have like the divider down the center, like you have with roads. You have like the dashed line down the center. But this is going to extend all the way down to our end area, our end nether portal. And also, if you look below here, we now have some hoppers here. So if I go ahead and put in, let's say, a purple slab, or a purple stair rather, and then, yeah, we wait for a little while. This will actually make its way all the way down here to this area, because I went ahead and put down some redstone, and so now we have an automatic boat return, basically, in the nether here. So it takes a long time for the item to come through, but eventually it does come through, and it might have already made its way through. Oh, nope, there it goes. You saw the redstone flashing? And there it is right there. Very cool. So yeah, the boats will all now recycle, and then basically underneath here, we have some hoppers filled with boats going to a dispenser, so it works the same as it did before. You just basically step up with a empty hand, like that, place the boat down, and then you go, and then off you go, basically. So yeah, kind of a cool thing. Excuse me, Mr. Pigman. Need to, get this boat back! Come on, guys! Come on now! I'm dead. Good lord. What a start to the episode. God dang it. Alright, let me go get my stuff back. Actually, I'm gonna have to take some armor to get that stuff. Yeah, top chest plate. Don't mind if I do. Let me grab this stuff, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, so I got my gear back. Everything is all set now, except I want the blast boots instead of these slippers here, so we'll just exchange those, put those back in there. And I think we got enough blocks here to finish this thing up. We got purple blocks, we got bone blocks, we bought the purple from Asuma, and the bone blocks from Mumbo and Wells. So, yeah, I think we're ready to get started on this, but before we do that, I want to actually show you guys a funny clip from the live stream where Scar encountered the joys of the ice road for the first time. Might want to put something over this chest so that the hermits can't put stuff in there. I think it'll be okay, actually. I don't think they're going to put too much stuff in there. Yeah, it'll be okay. So, yeah. I think we're done with this redstone portion of it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some of the, other stuff done. What up, Scar? There he goes. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That he's staring me down now. Ah, that was awesome. It is in progress. Yikes. Oh man, my bad, Scar. Here, I will throw. Can you get it back up? Hopefully, he can get back up. But yeah, that was that was always a possibility. He just he just went right off. He just was like, oh, there's no rails. Guess I better go off the side of his. That was hilarious. Oh man, that was hilarious. Oh man, my bad. I should have told him that. Sorry. So that was a pretty funny clip from the live stream recently where Scar just sort of careened off the side of this and luckily was not killed down there. But anyways, let's go ahead and start to build this project. I'll probably do a little bit of a time lapse here, so sit back and relax. Take down the log, fellas. I don't want to see another log. Take down the log, fellas. Man, I got this awesome tune stuck in my head, guys. Sorry. But yeah, we're still going strong here. We got most of the tunnel complete now. Just a matter of time until we get it all done. Excuse me, guy. Excuse me. Excuse me, you're in the way. Excuse me, thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, thank you. So we've actually run out of endstone here, guys, and luckily we have a easily accessible massive quantity of endstone now with these end gateways, so we don't have to take any endstone from the main end island anymore. We can just go to the outer end island and get it that way. So that's what I'm doing now, just gathering up a whole bunch of endstone, turning it all into endstone brick, and then continuing our tunnel. So guys, I just came over, bought a little bit more purpur over at X's Purpur shop, so we got enough to complete the tunnel now. I just noticed this at the Logfellas plot. That's right, guys. The Logfellas are now showing off severed heads at their plots. If we need any more evidence that the Logfellas are a cartel, this is it. Now, you might say that the lamp head texture just changed back to Rendog's normal skin, but yeah, I'm more inclined to think it's just they're trying to intimidate people with this severed head scheme. So, down with the Logfellas, guys. Down with the Logfellas. Alright guys, are you ready to see it? We have completed the end portal ice road. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Why do I keep doing the same sound whenever I complete something cool? Anyway, yeah, we have the ice road done. So I went with 4 block long streak of ice, then a packed ice, 4 block long streak of regular ice, packed ice, etc. as like the divider. And I gotta say, it looks pretty awesome. Also, you see I got rid of the chest, redid this whole area up here, so it looks kind of cool. Put some end banners on the sides, so it's very, very clean. By the way, this chest is going to disappear. It's not going to be here. this is all the stuff that I brought out here and took down and, yeah, used to make this whole area. But let's go ahead and test this out, guys. Let's go ahead and test this out. So the idea is, let me just do this real quick. Idea is that we have boats queued up like so, and they all come up via a bunch of hoppers from the end down there, from the portal down there, and they come down this hopper line, which is underneath this packed ice right here, until they get to here, at which point there is a little bit of, see if I can see it here, yep, a little bit of redstone here, which basically shoots the item from, again, let's see if I can get down here, from this dropper, shoots it up into this dropper, and then this torch turns off and turns back on and shoots it into this hopper. So that is basically what is going on here, and actually I think I need to take this out. So as long as, yeah, just like that. Okay, so actually we can keep that in there. So as long as we have boats circulating through the system, we should always have a boat here, because this is a closed loop. And I'll just show you, it is indeed a closed loop here, once we put this back. So all you gotta do, it's totally automated. You don't have to do anything. The player doesn't have to bring any boats or anything. All you do is just run up to the pressure plate, put down your boat, hop in, and so you zoom all the way down here as fast as you can. You get popped out at the end here, then you go through to the end portal. Now the boat got broke by the cactus. It's now gone into the hoppers, and it's in that hopper line. You can see right down there. You can actually see it through the glass here if you look very, very closely. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to run on back, and I'll show you that as people load the nether, the item will keep moving up, keep moving down. So as people go through that portal, basically what's going to happen is we're going to have a queue of boats coming down the hopper chain here until it reaches the end. So let's just get down to the end here. And so this should mean that we never have to restock or refill the boats ever again. So that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, you see some pigmen spawning here, but not too many. I kept it pretty much as light as we can without melting the ice, because I really like the ice in here. But a few pigmen don't hurt, you know. They could be like maintenance workers or whatever, but we should hear a click here. And that should be the boats coming back. So let me just wait for that. It shouldn't be too long. And there you go. You heard it right there. It clicked, and now we should have a boat in there. Fantastic. Alright, so there we go, guys. We got the End Ice Boat Road complete. Very, very quick and very, very fun to use, actually. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot. I already actually do use it a lot, but it's more fun now. So, yeah, that's it for the Ice Boat Road to the end. And also we have a little ender chest down here, just for the heck of it. But anyway, that's it for the end, and now it's time to clean up here and go do something else. Another thing we have to do here is we have to once again reset Cub's Quest. So I have a bunch of potions and some tipped arrows in my inventory here, and I think Iskall left the books right here. Yes, very nice. So we'll put those away in the proper spots, and I think he actually took one of the prizes, so I think there is one prize left to go. Yeah, cool. So yeah, that is awesome. So we're just going to go ahead and go through here, put these books back, restock all the potions in the trivia branch, and of course, reset the combination so that the prize room is closed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. And one other thing about Cub's Quest, real quick here, I just want to mention, which I found kind of amusing. A lot of the hermits, when they went to look for the Red Miner's tunnel in the surrounding forest, they came across our initial tunnel that we used to get up and down from our build before we built the main tunnel. And so I'm just getting rid of all light sources over here and covering this up with some dirt so that that mistake is not made again, because I know some hermits got a little confused. Some of them spent, 20-30 minutes looking in this access tunnel we had down here, but that is now gone because that is not the correct place. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of mention that so that won't happen again. Alright guys, so for the remainder of the episode, we're going to be working here in the Redlands. First of all, I want to show you guys a couple things I've built recently in this Redlands area on this farming island, basically. So I went ahead and built this pavilion here. This is a pavilion we built during the live stream. It's meant to be like a community area here because, yeah, it's sort of centralized in the center of the Pueblo village, the Redlands Village area. So I made this little pavilion here, and yeah, there's some seating and stuff like that. So that is that. And I also made a couple of farmers' huts. So here's one farmer's hut here. You see we have a banner here that is supposed to depict like freshly planted wheat. So it looks kind of like freshly planted wheat there. We have, yeah, a fern and flower pot. We got a chest, a bed, and that hoe right there. So yeah, that is one of the farmer's huts I've built, and I think I made another one right over here. Yeah, another little farming hut here with some stuff in it. So yeah, that is what we have there so far. Now we have a couple of other things we need to do in this area. Number one, I think I am gonna go ahead and tear this thing down, this house here down, and put like one of these little huts here. Just because this looks kind of out of sight, or not out of sight, but out of place here. So we're gonna tear this down, put one of these huts in its place, and we're also gonna make sure and make this into a big farming area. So we're gonna put a lot of crops and stuff all along here with some fencing and stuff, kind of similar to what we did down here in this area, right here. But basically, the idea is that flooding can flood this area here. That's why it's all like damaged and stuff. Whereas the crops will be more sort of uniform in this area, so there'll be more of them in this area. And then we also have to make the big mushroom here, so we'll do that, and I want to see what it looks like once we are done. So there we go, guys. We got the whole island now done. Let me just take you in for a closer look. So I already showed you this pavilion right here, and I believe this. So yeah, this pavilion here with the seating, and this farmer's hut right here. But everything else I believe is new. So let me just walk you through it. So we have, first of all, a custom tree here. I went with some palm trees down here because the idea is that inside a lot of canyons, the difference in temperature between the canyon bottom, which is where we're at right now, and the canyon top, where, you know, Scar's place is and False's place is, in real life it's usually like a 30-degree difference or a 20-degree difference. It's pretty significant. So I went ahead and put palm trees down here to sort of indicate this is like a very lush, very warm part of the world, which makes a lot of sense because that's why they're growing the crops down here. It's very lush and warm. So we have a big wheat field right here. We got a beet field on the next layer down right here. This layer is all beets, I should say. And I need to get that beetroot back in there, back in place. But we also added another mushroom. This is like an ender mushroom right here, essentially. Follows the same pattern as the one that I built over here, and the ones False has on her base, just with a different color scheme. So yeah, this is kind of like very pervasive mushrooms in this area. Over here, we got, if I can find the gate, right here. Yep, here's the gate. Over here, we have carrots and potatoes, rows of carrots and potatoes running all the way down here. And you'll notice that, you know, this is more filled out here than this part. And that's because the lower of this area, when we build the dam right here, the idea is that all this lower section just gets washed out whenever there's a flood. So yeah, that's why it's all like sparse in this area, but really filled in this top area. So yeah, that's sort of what the idea is with that. Also added a couple more farmers' huts. So we have one farmer's hut right here with a never-ending carrot supply. So you see every time I open the chest, okay, more carrots appear in the chest, and that's just basically a dropper beneath with the trap chest on top. So that's kind of cool. We also got a furnace, just some basic stuff in here, and of course a bed, where we're going to take a little bit of a snooze right here. And then we'll go ahead and open this up. Come on out here. We got potatoes down here by the river, as well as some melons right here. More custom trees, another custom palm tree right here, with some coconuts or something on there, cocoa beans. Another custom tree here, custom tree over there by the animals. And with the animals, I went ahead and put down another farmer's hut, which is the final farmer's hut. And yeah, you see even more, you know, carrots and wheat and stuff over here. Yeah, and it goes all the way around here, so kind of cool. And then you can come in here. This is the last farmer's hut with an anvil and stuff. And then there's a little exit on the back where you can access the animals. So yeah, kind of a cool thing. I need to get a few more animals back here. I'm thinking probably we put mushrooms back here if we can find a mushroom island. I think somebody's found a mushroom island already. I think Willis has definitely found one because he has mycelium at the Silk Touch shop. But yeah, overall, not too bad, not too bad. I think it's a pretty good farming area now. Pretty decent. And of course we have the city surrounding it, the Redlands Pueblo surrounding it. So if we just get over here, we can sort of fly over it and see what it looks like from above. Yeah, not too bad. Nice and bright colors, colorful, which is what a farming area should be, I think. Let's see if I can land on top of the tree. Oh, not quite, not quite. So anyways, hopefully you guys are digging this farmlands area of the Redlands Pueblo. We still have quite a bit of work to do in this Redlands Pueblo area and also on our house, but that's going to have to wait until next time, guys. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.